Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Stacy, and I wanted to update you on the carnivore diet. Also talk about the holidays doing carnivore. So in my experience, I got through the holidays fine, even though New Year's Eve and Valentine's Day didn't come up yet. I'm not really a sweet person. I'm sorry if you crave sweets because I know how hard it could be. My take on it would be eat carnivore, don't wait to eat when you're hungry and eat as much as you can until you're full, and then you won't have room for the other stuff. I find that on carnivore, when you're eating meat to your satiety, I don't know how to say that word, till you're satisfied, you don't crave other things because you're so full and you had what you needed and your body got the nutrients that it needed. So I think that works very well. Drink water, drink a lot of water. If you do have something, don't think it's the end of the world and have more and more because you messed up. Don't think of it as a failure. Think of it as you're just going to have this little thing because it is the holidays and you want it. Don't think of it as, oh, I failed because I didn't have it. I mean, because I had it. It's not an all or nothing, and nothing's perfect in this world. So just keep going. It'll be all right. I promise you that. And it's not what you do. It's not what you do a little bit of the time. It's what you do all the time. So 80-20, 80% do well, and 20% you have a little leniency. And it still should work. If you're just allergic to some of these things, just try your best to stay away from it, because just think about how you're going to feel afterwards. Is it really worth it? So when I first started the first week, I did my best and I felt my best. And now it's just I'm trying to tweak it. I'm trying to add things, and some things just don't work. So my first week, I was just having beef and water and salt, and I was putting salt in my water, as you can see in the first carnivore video that I made, and I really was feeling good, and I felt light. I felt like my body was already changing. So if you want to keep it basic, if you want to lose weight, I would say keep it basic. Have some fat. I haven't been gaining weight, and I do eat butter, a lot of butter, and in my first few weeks I was having so much butter, I just was really loving it. So I didn't gain weight. So don't be afraid of the fat, but see how it works for you. But don't be afraid, if you're not having carbs, to have fat. So another thing is working out, and I do feel more energetic than I did when I was eating carbs. So last night I thought I was going to have a hard time sleeping, so I just had some extra magnesium, and I slept better than I have in a while. I think I'm slipping on the magnesium, and I think I need to get some. I don't know if I need more electrolytes. It's winter, and I'm not sweating as much as I used to, so I have to tweak myself with that. I'm going to do a mixture of the Morton Light with the Redmond's real salt, and maybe add some Naturacom to it. That's magnesium calm, and see if that works for me as far as the stomach cramping that I've been having sometimes after I eat. In my heart, I feel it has something to do with the electrolytes. And once I get that back, I'm going to add back some eggs and bacon so I could see if those things bother me. So right now I'm just trying to eat beef, but it's during the holidays and people cook for you, and they do meat or fish, and you don't want to say no. I mean, you can say no, but I never want to say, oh, I can't have anything. I'll just put something on my plate, take a bite of it. I won't take any carbs or grains or veggies right now, but if they have ham, I'll eat ham. And then I'll just won't have ham for the rest of the week. So that's how I'm doing this and getting by, and I'm feeling really good. So if you want to try it out, stick it out for 60 days or so, I think you'll do really well. Join a carnivore group, please, because then you're with people you can learn from. There's a book by Sean Baker, Carnivore, and there's another one. I don't know if that's a Carnivore Code, but there is one called Carnivore Code, and I don't remember if Paul, I don't forget his last name, makes it. But the Carnivore Code, look it up. It's a good book. You'll learn a lot. I'm not pushing carnivore on anyone. I'm just here if somebody's looking for some answers or looking for some experience with someone who's been on carnivore. I like to listen to Kelly Hogan, and I went back to eating McDonald's burgers because the quarter pounders are thick, they're tasty with the salt and pepper on them. They don't have any oils, they don't use the oils to grill them, and it saves me a lot of time in the kitchen, and when I'm on the run I like to stop there, and they're good. So now I'm back into getting those because I was getting the real skinny ones. They were like too light, too cold, no flavor, but these came out hot, and I was excited because the hotter the food, the more I love it. So I'm back to eating I'm back to eating McDonald's burgers when I'm on the run, the patties with no bun. So anyway, I just wanted to check back in because my tooth set me back for a few weeks or more, but I'm still doing carnivore. When my tooth was sore, I was doing scrambled eggs, and it worked. So keep making the bone broth. The bone broth is really good. I stopped for a week, but on and off, and I noticed I was better with the bone broth. So if you stick to the basics, I find things will come faster. Weight loss will come faster, and that's how I feel. So try not to add too much stuff, because then you can't figure things out. Add one thing at a time is what I learned. And as long as you're eating meat, you will not want the other sugary, grainy foods, because the meat just satisfies you so much. So if you're having an addiction problem with sugar, you really should try the carnivore diet. And don't think of it as a diet, think of it as a health regimen for health for the future, better health and better mind, better body. So it's not a diet. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please put it in the comments. I'd like to know if you're on keto, carnivore, how you're doing. Share with a friend who may have some questions about it. Please subscribe because it really helped me, and right now I'm asking for donations so I can keep up these videos, and I have a lot of instructional videos too, and I'd like to keep them going, but I'm not sponsored by anybody. I don't think I'd want to be. Maybe in the future, who knows, I might change my mind, but right now I'm not sponsored by anybody, so even $1 will go a long way for equipment and lighting and stuff like that. Right now I use my own makeup for the makeup tutorials and things like that. I'll be appreciative if you can think about donating. I don't have it set up yet, but just think about it right now, and I'm going to figure out how to get it set up. I'm learning, so I'm happy to be back, and tomorrow is New Year's Eve, so I will not see you for a year. So Happy New Year, and I can't wait for all this carnivore virus stuff to go away and things to be back to normal. But this New Year should be a lot better than the last one, even though I didn't think the last one was that bad, just this carnivore stuff. But at least we're going along with it. So keep on going and never stop. And thanks for watching.